So where we are at the moment with Making Tax Digital for Business is we've got the income tax pilot that's available for people to join. It's not available to every small unincorporated business to join. At the moment we're concentrating on sole traders with just one source of self-employment income. And if people want to join, they can find out more by going to gov.uk, where they'll find guidance and information about what to do, where to get help, what software is available for them. For VAT, we're at a much earlier stage of testing. We've just completed our technical testing a few months ago, and we've invited a very tiny number of people into our pilot so that we can test the service end to end. So people can sign up for VAT, use the software that they're already using, and then start to send us their data, their 9 boxes of data as they do now. So the pilots are at quite different stages. The income tax pilot much more advanced, and the VAT pilot slowly catching up. So if you're a small business and you've just heard about this and you're not quite sure what to do, the first thing is to establish whether you're within the scope of mandation. So if you're registered for VAT and you're above the threshold, which is £85,000 now, then from next April you will start to be required to give your records digitally and send your 9 boxes of data to HMRC straight from your software package without taking it out and entering it into our VAT online portal, which many people do at the moment. So have a look on gov.uk for information. If you've got an accountant, talk to them. If you're using software and you've got a supported software package, talk to your software provider, because if you want to stick with the same provider, you'll want to know when will their software be enabled for Making Tax Digital, and that will tell you when you should get ready to join the pilot. The main thing, I think any business that's above the VAT threshold and any business that's employing somebody is probably already using some form of software or spreadsheet at the moment. So really understanding how much of what you're doing already gets you quite a long way there, and what, if any, extra things you might need to do. I think for people using software for VAT, a lot of the software is enabled already to translate into the 9 boxes of data. For businesses that are using their package in that way, they will probably notice very little change. The main change will be for people who've got a mixed approach to record keeping and who don't press the button on the software to send the data, they take it out and enter it separately. Businesses themselves who, our research shows, want to get things right, so won't willfully ignore the fact that something's changing, and just a general sense that HMRC are policing this process. That usually leads to pretty good take up and abiding of the rules, and they'll have the soft landing to benefit from. So we're really keen to get more sole traders to join the income tax pilot. People will probably remember that our minister decided to give people more time to prepare for Making Tax Digital for income tax, for business income tax. And so as a result of that, the sort of enthusiasm and momentum of people to join dulled a little bit, and people turned their focus to VAT. But he was equally clear that the direction of travel is set, and that 2020 at the earliest would be the time that income tax might come into the mandated service. And so we're really keen that people would start now thinking about keeping their records digitally, think about what type of software or app might work for them, and we'd like them to join the pilot. If they don't join the pilot, we'd really like them to start to keep their records using software or an app, because that will be the best transition, get into the hang of doing that, so that as and when MTD is mandated for more taxes, they've already done the hard part.